Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss about quantitative chemistry. First, we're going to look at the definition of mole. Mole is the amount of substance that contains the same number of atoms or molecules or particles as there are atoms, 12 grams of carbon-12. The term mole is also used to talk about mass. One mole of a substance is its relative atomic mass or relative formula mass in grams. For example, the relative atomic mass of carbon is 12. So, 1 mole of carbon atoms weighs 12 grams. What is the mass of 1 mole of hydrogen atoms? Pause the video and try to figure out the answer. If your answer is 1, you are correct. Now let's try a few examples. The first 3 questions have been done for you. What is the mass of 1 mole of bromine gas? Given to you, the relative formula mass of bromine gas is 160. If your answer is 160, you are correct. What is the mass of 1 mole of lithium atom? Given is the relative atomic mass of lithium atom 7. Therefore, the mass of 1 mole of lithium atom is 7. Now, let's find out whether the statement provided here is true or false. The relative atomic mass of carbon is 1. The answer is false. The relative atomic mass of carbon is 12. Relative atomic mass is always a whole number. The answer is false, because we can also have relative atomic mass as in decimal point. Like chlorine, we have 35.5 relative atomic mass. Adding the relative atomic masses of all the atoms in a molecule gives its relative formula mass. Yes, it's true. The relative formula mass of water is 18. Water formula molecule is H2O. So 1 hydrogen atoms have relative atomic mass of 1. Therefore, in water, you have 2 atoms of hydrogen. Therefore, relative atomic molecules of water is 2 plus 16. Therefore, the answer is 18. So, this statement is true. The units of relative atomic mass are grams. The statement is false because relative atomic mass has no unit. 1 mole of sodium has a mass of 23 grams. You can refer the answer from periodic table, and yes, the answer is 23. Now, 1 mole of a substance has mass equal to its relative formula mass in grams. And 1 mole of a substance contains 6.02 times 10 to the power 23 atoms, molecules, or formula units depending on the substance considered. Now let's look at the calculation involving the mole. In order for you to find the mass of a substance, you need to multiply the moles of the substance with its relative formula mass. And in order for you to find out the moles, you need to divide the mass and its relative formula mass. Now, let's try a few examples. How many moles are there in 60 grams of sodium hydroxide? In order to answer this question, you need to find out the relative formula mass of sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide formula mass is the total amount of relative atomic mass of its atoms. 23 is the relative atomic mass for sodium, and 16 is the relative atomic mass for oxygen, while 1 is the relative atomic mass of hydrogen. The sum up of these atomic masses is your relative formula mass of sodium hydroxide, which is 40 grams per mole. In order for you to find the number of moles, you need to divide the mass given from the question with the calculated relative formula mass. Therefore, your answer is 1.54. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.